they just look so fresh and so cute. Like, look at this. Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Rocio, and if you're new here, I post new videos every Tuesday. Now, in today's video, I'm going to be showing you how to create this nice mint colored look using the Mint to Be palette by Colourpop. If you're interested in how to recreate this look, just keep on watching. I already cleansed my face, moisturized everything. I even already went in with my two primers. I'm using the same ones as always, the Blemish Control and Poreless Face Primer by e.l.f. Eyes, Lips, Face. I say e.l.f. Not sure if I'm saying that right. But I went ahead and went in with those, so I'm going to go ahead and put these little pieces of my hair back and go in and start with my foundation. I'm going to be using the Estee Lauder Double Wear Stay in Place Foundation. This is in the color 3N2 Wheat. So I woke up at around 7:30 today. I've been trying to wake up early. I've been trying to become an early bird. Actually get a head start on my day. I love waking up early, but I don't go to bed early enough. So it's always such a struggle for me. I went to bed around 12:30, almost 12:45 last night, so that doesn't help. But let me catch you guys up. Let me tell you a couple things going on in my week. So other than trying to wake up early, I've started like a whole new morning routine. Don't want to say too much just because I do want to film a video on this once I get the hang of waking up early, and kind of tell you guys what I do in my mornings to kind of help me get through the day. Gets me a little bit more motivated and ready to do things. Yesterday, I actually ordered some new skincare products. I need to finish ordering the rest of them today. I'm just having a hard time finding a good retinol cream just because I have hyperpigmentation and dark spots on my cheeks, which you can't really see on camera. And it's just like I have to really turn my head for you to see them. But I really think that some retinol will help with that. I also ordered some vitamin C serum I'm very excited about because that really helps to brighten up your face and kind of help with that discoloration. So I'm very excited to get that in the mail. Another thing I got is I got a cleansing balm just to kind of help me take off my makeup at night. Right now I'm actually using my cellar water, but I feel like a cleansing balm or a cleansing oil is always a little bit better. And I've never tried it, but I've heard a lot from other people that are really into skincare, and I think I'm gonna give it a try. I got the Green Clean Cleansing Balm by Pharmaclay, I believe. So I'm gonna go ahead and try that one. And I also got their Green Clean Moisturizer that was made for people with oily skin. And I'm very excited to try that because I can never find a good moisturizer that is made for people with oily skin that won't make me break out or that won't have a heavy feel. Alright, next thing I'm using is the Born This Way Concealer by Too Faced. It is in the color Medium Nude. I'm going to use this, and I'm also going to put a little bit right in here because my under eyes circles are kind of bad. So I'm going to be using the Benefit Boing Cakeless Concealer just because this one's a little bit more heavier coverage, and just use it right in here to get rid of those dark circles. My camera is about to die, so let's hope that I can at least catch some of this because, girl, what does a makeup look without the basics, you know? I feel like by now, anybody who watches my channel kind of knows my foundation routine. Oh my god, should I like mix these together? I'm gonna try mixing these and see how it goes, guys. The reason I kind of put so much concealer in all these places on my face is because it helps with contouring and highlighting certain parts of your face. So right here, I'm just highlighting high points of my face, and around my nose, I mainly put it around here just because it's gonna help me create an illusion of a slimmer nose when I later contour this part here. So that is why I use so much concealer on my face. Now I'm gonna go in with my old contour stick. This is really another thing I need to get other than primer. Like on my list right now is like primer and contour stick. But I am gonna use the Wet n Wild contour stick that is in the color Oaks on You. I just realized I have a good concealer to contour, so I'm gonna use that. I have the Infallible Pro Glow by L'Oreal Paris. This is in the color Cream Cafe. It's 07. So I'm gonna try using this for my nose. Just a little bit under here, just to kind of define my jawline just a little bit. Okay, so now that all of my contouring and highlighting and covering up my impurities are done, I'm gonna go in. Another thing that I have to add to my list, guys, is a new translucent powder, but I'm gonna be using the No. 7 translucent powder. I feel like I've had this powder for so long, I honestly don't understand how it's not done. All right, so I'm gonna let this sit for a bit and I'm gonna go ahead and do my eyebrows. I actually need to pluck them just a little bit because they look a little messy when I take up close pictures of my eye makeup. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. I'll be right back when I'm actually doing my eyebrows and not fixing them up. So I plucked a little bit, or took some hairs out of the bottom. So now I'm gonna go in with, I finally got a new one, guys. Woo, yeah! Okay, I got the Maybelline New York Brow Ultra Slim Defining Pencil. I got it in the color medium brown. The only thing is that I literally talked about this one in my last video, I think. Let's just do the brows, yeah? And just a little bit. They feel kind of full today, so I just want a little bit of color, a little bit of shaping right up here. Ever since I've been doing more artsy eye makeup looks, I've actually just been setting my brows in place before I do my eyeshadow rather than after, just because it's a little easier to go about doing the eye look. As always, using the 24-Hour Brow Setter by Benefit. I've been wanting to try a different shape with my eyebrows, but I'm too scared to fully give into that. Okay, now that this is all done, I'm actually gonna wipe off this powder. So I did a poll on Instagram of which one of these 4 to use from Colourpop, and it was between Honey, Lilac You A Lot, Mint to Be, and Baby Got Peach, and I believe Mint to Be won. So I posted it on my beauty Instagram as well as my personal Instagram, and Mint to Be won. So, woo, okay, we're gonna create a look with this right here. I love, first of all, this color. It's absolutely gorgeous. I love this blue. So we're gonna open this up and I'm gonna show you guys the colors really quick since this is a new palette that I just got. I just wanna talk about it a little bit. This is what it looks like. These are the colors. I think they're so, so, so pretty. I don't have any colors like these in any of my other palettes, so I'm so excited to try these out. Oh, they just look so fresh and so cute. Like, look at this. I love it. So I'm gonna go ahead and try this out. I'm not too sure on what kind of a look I'm gonna go for with this yet. We'll see. I'm thinking like a cut crease with some glitter, but then it goes out into a darker mint color. I don't know. We will figure this out as we go. So before I go in with the Mint to Be palette, I am gonna be using a mixture of the Born This Way concealer and the Boing concealer just to kind of prep my eyes. So I'm gonna take the fluffy end of the brush. It comes with the Urban Decay palettes, and just start going over my eyelids. This is all just to prep so that eyeshadow can stick on a little better. I also ran out of my eyelid primer, but I found that concealer works just as fine. So to set this slightly, I am gonna take a little bit of this translucent powder, honestly just the tiniest bit, and hit it against here and just tap around my eyelid. First thing I'm gonna do is take my Defined Crease brush by Eco Tools. I'm gonna pick up a little bit of this color here, Get Fresh, and just start putting this all over my eyelid. Now using the same brush, going with the color Seltzer right here, and this I'm gonna focus it on the outer corners of my eyes. So right here, and I'm just in a tapping motion, really just putting it in my inner corner, blending just a little bit up here towards the middle, but all just tapping motions. And then now it's a little bit of that back and forth sweeping motion to kind of blend these two together. Now once you blend a little bit, I'm gonna start bringing in this darker color all the way across to the front part of my eyelid. So right here in the crease area, just start blending in towards the inner corner. Now with this blurring brush by EcoTools, I'm gonna take the color Ice Cold right here and lightly put this in really in my inner corner. So right about here, I just kind of start tapping that in there. Kind of add some definition, add some color, add some depth, I meant to say. And now in sweeping motions, you're just gonna blend that just a little bit in here. And just a little bit towards the crease in the inner corner right here. And now I'm gonna be doing the same on the other eye. I'm just grabbing a little bit and moving it more towards the crease in my inner corners right here. Just because when I cut my crease, in a minute, you'll see what I'm talking about. I want a darker color right here on the inner corners. Now I'm gonna clean this off a little bit, but using the same brush, I am gonna take that seltzer color right here again and just go lightly right on top, right over here, near my brow bone, but not really touching my brow bone, just to have the lightest color at the top. And just in sweeping motions, go back and forth and just blend that all together. Blending a little bit out here, so it has some color. I'm gonna take these two concealers again and place them. I like to put them on the back of my hand. It makes it a little easier to pick up with my brush. Guys, I'm hoping it comes out right just because this is like what, my third time of doing a cut crease. I recently started getting comfortable with doing it, but we will see. So take from your hand with this flat facing brush. This is just the one that's on the other head of this fluffy one. It comes with the Urban Decay palettes. So basically right where your crease is right here, you're gonna wanna create a straighter line and then just fill in this part down here. When I get more towards the outer corners, I tend to just blend it into the color more rather than just using a lot of concealer like I did here in the middle. That is because I want the line and this outer corner to be more blended into the shadow rather than just to be part of the whole cut crease look. So instead of going out this way and blend out, just because that's gonna get more concealer towards the outer part, I start blending inwards like this. That's gonna soften out that line. So now using this fluffy part, I'm just gonna pat that in there. I'm gonna still use the fluffy part of this brush on the Urban Decay palette, or on the Urban Decay brush. I'm gonna go in with Mojito Mami right here. Really just pat that in here. I actually wanna use a smaller brush. Now I'm gonna use this slightly flat brush. I just got this brush on eBay. Start lightly tapping it in here. I'm gonna put some color on the very tip of the brush to kind of get the crease part right here. And continue with these patting motions. A little bit of pat, a little bit of a sweeping motion. And then right over here. In a second, we'll bring this down into our inner corner, but for now, I want to get the blurring brush again by EcoTools and just start kind of blurring out this harsh line right here. Kind of blend everything together. Now from the same brushes that I got from eBay, I'm gonna take this angled brush right here and I'm gonna go in with this color here, Chill Factor, and I'm just gonna pick some up and kind of start creating like a winged liner look. So from down here, however you would do your winged liner is basically what you're gonna do, but you're gonna be using this eyeshadow. My big fluffy brush and just kind of sweep this off. Now using another brush that I got off of eBay, this is more of a fluffy pointed type of brush. And I am gonna pick up some of the Ice Cold color right here that I use in my inner corners, and I'm gonna bring this into my bottom lash line, but only up to halfway. So from here, up to halfway. As for the inner corner and the bottom lash line, I am gonna go with Mojito Miami again right here. And this I am putting on my lower lash line right here in the inner corners. And just a little bit here in the corner. I'm also just going to take a little bit of Play It Cool right here with my middle finger and just kind of tap that into my inner corner. And with another angled fluffy brush, I'm just going to keep taking that color Play It Cool and do that right here near my brow bone. That's it for this side. Now I'm going to move on to this side, do the winged liner, as well as my lower lash line, and highlight a little bit, and then we will move on to the rest of our face. Alright guys, this is the finished part for the eyeshadow. Not too sure how I feel about the winged liner part. To be honest, I kind of just want to blend that into the eyeshadow because I'm not really feeling how this came out. So I think I'm just gonna grab this blurring brush by Eco Tools and just kind of start smudging that into here. Just because I'm not too happy with how it turned out. And I just think it doesn't really fit the look. So I'm just gonna connect these two lines here and just blur it in. I am gonna clean this up with concealer in a minute, so I'm not too worried about how it looks. Now I'm gonna take a little bit of my Kat Von D cake pencil just to tightline my eyes. And I am gonna take some of my LA Girl Shockwave Neon Eyeliner. This is in the color Fresh. It matches the mint kind of look, so I am gonna line my bottom waterline with this. Right, and now I am gonna take my Born This Way concealer and fix this line right here. So I am just gonna the fluffy part of this brush and patting it in there. Okay, that's a lot better. Now I'm just gonna go in with my Better Than Sex mascara and just coat these lashes. To finish off this look, I'm gonna use a little bit of my Milani Coral Cove powder blush, just a little bit to add some color to my cheeks, but nothing too crazy to where the coral color kind of overpowers this blue. So I'm just gonna wipe some off. Now I'm gonna take my Becca Ignite Liquid Highlighter, start highlighting. I'm gonna set it all in place with this True Match Lumi highlighting powder by L'Oreal. Just using this fan brush. I got this one online on eBay. Just put that here. Now for my lips, I want something a little bit more nude, so I'm just gonna use the Tiramisu lip liner by Rimmel London, and honestly just patting just a little bit. I'm gonna also take the L'Oreal Color Rich, and this is in the color Toffee to Be. And just a little bit here. And then just a little bit of gloss. And I almost forgot, I'm gonna be using my Too Faced bronzer here. And a fluffy brush. This one is by True Beauty. It's supposed to be a crease brush, but I'm just gonna use it right here on my nose just to contour. Now with this big fluffy brush, I'm just gonna blend it all together. Lastly, the Miracle Mist setting spray by Tarte. I think you guys just witnessed the last spritz of this, which I'm upset about because I love this setting spray. But this is the finished look. One of my curls is showing up, the other one isn't. Honestly, I think this is such a pretty color. I've never, ever used this type of color on my eyes, and I just think it makes my eye color pop a little bit, and I'm really loving how this turned out. If you guys really enjoyed this makeup tutorial and like this look, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and click that subscribe button down below along with the notification bell to be notified when I do post more videos. As always, all of my social media links are linked down below as well if you guys want to vibe with me on other social media platforms. As always, stay safe and healthy, and I'll see you guys next Tuesday. Bye!